Welcome to Cook Children's Medical Center Prosper in Prosper, Texas. We're so excited to have you here today and to be able to showcase with you our beautiful new campus and medical center. We're here in the lobby. One of the things that we all know is so important to our experience for our kiddos is not only the great care we provide, but the environment in which we provide it. And behind us is a 24 by 18 foot digital wall. And the intent of this wall is to create those moments of magic that we all know are so important to the experience for our patients and for our families. Something that's just as important is our Sistine Chapel of Cows. Not only does it provide the experience of our heritage and where we come from West Texas and Fort Worth and Cowtown, but also just another element for those kids to find those moments of magic when they're here at Cook Children's Medical Center Prosper. So you also notice with our flooring that we're very intentional. Not only does it provide a beautiful experience for our families when they walk in, but it's purposeful from a wayfinding perspective. If you follow the blue leaves, it'll take you to the family elevators. If you follow the green leaves, it'll take you to our outpatient imaging waiting area. And if you follow the orange leaves, it'll take you to our emergency department waiting area. So as we go to our left, you'll see we have My First Rodeo gift shop. This is something that's very important to who we are at Cook Children's, as it not only provides those important things that our families need while they stay here, but also ways for them to get t-shirts and other ways for us to connect with our employees and our team members, just like we do in Fort Worth. And as we continue to Over the Moon Cafe, you'll see this beautiful space is a little bit smaller than Camelot Court, but something that we're all so proud about. Not only for our kiddos and for our families, but for our team members, for them to come in here, have some time to recharge and get back out to providing great patient care. So as we transition back to Main Street, you'll notice a 98-inch monitor. And the reason for that is to be able to connect with our families. Now, a lot of those families have gotten to know us as Cook Children's Prosper. But what's important is that they get to know us as Cook Children's Healthcare System. As we travel down Main Street to the emergency department, we will open our ED with 10 beds day one, with the ability to grow to 20 beds to meet the community needs. Another key component of the services that we provide on the first floor consists of our imaging department. Within that, you have our CT, MR, ultrasound, X-ray, and fluoroscopy room. These are all key components in our ability to provide great patient care. So now let's follow the blue leaves to our family elevators as we transition up to our second floor in our infusion center. So as we exit the elevators on the second floor, you'll enter the surgery waiting area. Within the surgery waiting area, it's designed for every family to have their own private space and experience. Next to our surgery waiting area is our chapel. This is such an important space for our families and for our employees, as it allows the opportunity for prayer and meditation in those times of need. As we transition back into our pre-op, what's important about this space is that it's designed with our families in mind, with 12 private exam rooms. And now we're in our infusion center. What's exciting about this moment is that this is a service that before we open our doors, any child that needed this level of care would have had to travel to Fort Worth to our Dotson location or to Dallas. But now, because of our services here, we will be able to provide these key services close to home for every child. Now let's hear from our medical director and our gastroenterologist, Dr. Anthony Anani, about our specialty procedure area.
The SPA is the special procedure area, and this is where the gastroenterologist or the pulmonologist get to do their procedures. The exciting thing about the Prosper SPA is we're going to be able to do multidisciplinary procedures there, where the pulmonary doctor, the GI doctor, and the ENT doctor get together and help answer difficult questions for families that would otherwise need 3 separate doctors to make that happen with 3 separate anesthesias. So this is just an exciting time up here in Prosper, and we can't wait.
Now as we transition back into our operating arena, we will open our doors day one with 2 operating spaces. All 4 ORs will be built out as we plan for our ability to be able to grow to meet the community needs. Now let's hear from our Medical Director of Surgical Services, Dr. Kanika Bowenjallo, about our operating rooms.
Here we are in one of the 2 operating rooms here at Cook Children's Prosper. This operating room was designed to have the ability for best practices for patients. It is state-of-the-art with technology. We have plans to open a 3rd operating room next year with the ability to open a 4th OR as the community needs grow. I am so excited to be at Cook Children's here in Prosper, Texas.
Our post-anesthesia care unit consists of 7 bays to be able to support our needs from both our operating rooms and our specialty procedure area. And also on the second floor is our sterile processing department. a key area that ensures that we provide safe, quality care for every child. Now let's hear from Teresa Baker about the phenomenal growth we've seen in our physician network in the northern region.
With all of the excitement and anticipation of the medical center opening, this is a great time for us to reflect on all that we have accomplished the last few years. We now have 15 primary care locations in the Prosper region, and we're continuing to grow. We also have a very busy urgent care on campus, and then all of our specialists that have joined us over the last few years and have done an incredible job getting our name out there, showing patients and families what they can expect from Cook Children's. I think this only adds to all of the excitement with the medical center opening soon.
And now I'd like to welcome you to our 5th floor inpatient unit. The unit is made up of 24 inpatient beds, 14 medical surgical, and 10 PICU. In addition to that, we also have 2 shelf floors on our 3rd and 4th floor that will allow us to grow as we need to accommodate the needs of our community. And now I'd like to introduce our nurse executive and teammate, Ms. Sherilyn Hartline. Sherilyn, thanks for being here today. Can you tell us a little bit about the unit?
Absolutely. First, we're going to talk about some amenities that are on the floor. So we have the Child Life Playroom, and this gives our kids a place to go when they have to spend time in the hospital with us. And then our Parent and Family Lounge. We have a beautiful area with windows and with a washer and dryer as well for our families who have to spend time with us. And now we're going to go take a look at the patient room.
Let's do it.
As you come into our patient rooms, they're all designed the same. The space behind me is the healthcare provider space, patient space, and family space. Each room has their own bathroom and shower. And over here, you will have a 65-inch TV. This TV will be integrated. The patients can use their own devices to order their food. They'll have their digital whiteboard on the TV to tell them who their healthcare provider team is and their schedule for the day. One of the big things this technology allows us is for our telemedicine capabilities. Kevin, you want to tell us about that?
Yeah, absolutely. So the beauty of this, and want to really give credit to Teresa Meadows and our IT department for what they've designed, is it now allows us where historically, for any child that may need a specialty consult that was not available on the market, they would have to travel to Fort Worth or to Dallas for it. But now with this technology, we are able to bring the full weight of the integrated health system and our physician network here to Prosper, which ultimately allows us to continue to expand our promise of being able to take care of every child close to home. Thank you all for your time today. It's been such an honor to showcase our new medical center here in Prosper, Texas. We're excited for what this next chapter means for Cook Children's healthcare system and for every child and patient and family we're called to serve.